What's up, my dudes? Oh my goodness, man. Somebody that was watching the race with me literally thought that Forkner might not have survived this crash. Like, no shit, bro. Like, I kind of thought that for a second, too. Certainly, once I saw the second piece of footage, obviously, he got up shortly after, and he was obviously crying and, you know, having a tough time. That is one of the most brutal Supercross hits I have ever seen. One of the most gnarly crashes I have ever seen. He lands basically straight on his back / neck area, straight to concrete, full speed. Bike doesn't soak up any of it. Okay, we're talking gnarly, bro. We're talking like could be career ender. We're talking... I don't even know what the news is on Forkner here. Obviously, he's still sitting decent in points, but holy crap, bro. I don't know what the heck happened there, because it looked like Forkner was riding on a whole nother level of consistency this year. Especially with a crash like that. That was brutal, bro. That was brutality, bro. Like, That's some of that sort of crashing that people don't necessarily think is possible on a dirt bike until they see it happen, you know? Man, it looked like he had to have damaged something on his back, something on his neck, some sort of internal... I mean, it looked like he just crunched his whole back. I mean, just the most brutal, like somebody fell from 4 stories high straight to concrete on their back, bro, type landing. Just the most brutal kind of impact you can possibly have, basically. So, yeah, I don't know if Forkner's going to be done for the season again. I don't know if this is going to be the end of his career right here. I guess it could be anything at this point. He could come back at Daytona next week. I really don't know. Either way, definitely, I mean, it's like, yeah, you expected it to happen to Forkner, but you didn't really expect it to happen to Forkner again. It's kind of like, how many times can it happen, dude? Like, holy crap, man. I mean, holy crap, man. Just like last year, everybody knows what happened. Couldn't even get 3 feet out of the start line of the first main event of the year. Wads his shit up. He's had a multitude of years here where he's either injured himself before the season, midways through the season, you know. And then here we go. Probably the best that Forkner has looked since his run when he won almost all those Supercross races of a particular year and then wrecked out of that one. It's probably the best he's looked up to that point. Like, might actually for real see the Forkner comeback here. And then he has this. I was just at a loss for words, man. I really don't even know what to say in this video. I'm just like, what the heck? What the hell? What the hell? I don't even know, dude. Is it just time to hang the boots up at that point? Is it just like... I mean, damn, man. Your body can only take so much of that abuse and injury. It's just like, and Forkner has been through the ringer on that, dude. Just unfortunate to see it, you know. He really looked like he was on a level. He looked like he was not riding out of his comfort zone. But, yeah, I could have seen Tomac rupturing his Achilles on this sort of a jump that Forkner wrecked on. It just had that kind of abnormal transition. You don't see a whole lot of transitions that are that, like, abrupt and brutal, and it just does something to the inertia of the bike when they land down in it, no matter how good they land it. I know Forkner came up a little bit short, but... you know, it's just one of those kind of, at some point on a jump like that through a 20, 30 lap main event, you're eventually going to come up 5 inches shorter or over jump it 5 inches, and you're going to experience that crazy ass transition. It's just all in, you know, is it going to fully bite you or is it just going to nibble on you? You know what I mean? but it wasn't like much of an option there, really. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this is one of the craziest crashes I've ever seen before. Especially that second camera view, if you get a chance to look at that one where it actually shows Forkner impacting on the concrete. I think the concrete made it about, 6 or 9 times as bad. But it just had that brutal, like, almost as if he created even more momentum by hitting that G out, and it, like, tossed him off the bike, thrashed him off the bike. No pun intended, Thrasher's doing the same shit, but it thrashed him, bro. Especially for being like a 250, it threw his ass to the ground. It wasn't like a slow stop, it was like a high speed, let's just launch you like you're falling off of a 6 or 9 story building here, straight to concrete, and it almost like whiplashed his neck. They had the neck brace on him. It was multiple things were the worst possible scenario, like one of the worst spots on the track to crash. He didn't even land on the track, which is terrible because then you land on the concrete, and then on top of that, the part of his body that he landed on was probably the worst possible way you could land. He just went full ragdoll, right at that worst like neck back area landing that causes all the scary neck injuries, career-ending back injuries. Like I say, we still don't know the injury that he got from it. Probably won't know that for a minute, but he had to have gotten something pretty severe on that. I'm willing to bet about 99% sure he's not going to be racing at least in the next round. At least. Probably more. If he's somehow able to come back from that, Spency boy going to be mind blown, dog. But he's, like I say, he still is somewhat in points, so if he can, he needs to try. But damn, Forkner. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. You're making motocross look like it's the scariest sport out there, man. You're making it look like it's the most injury-based, brutal, and hell, I guess it is, but damn. I don't know. When I see crashes like that, it's like, fuck, I'm glad I'm not doing that, bro. Oh my God. Supercross is the coolest shit in the world. And like, there's a big part of me that wishes that I was doing it. But when I see something like that right there, oh my land. I can't even imagine my body hitting concrete at that level. Holy crap. I've had some gnarly crashes in real life moto, but, I've been knocked out, everything you can imagine. But I don't think I've ever had something like that happen. That's another level, bro. Normally, you don't just have concrete like that on a regular motocross track off to the side, you know what I mean? So that's just bad placing of where he crashed and how it tossed him off. But is this just the sign that Forkner needs to, maybe it ain't worth it, bro. Maybe and it sucks, man, because he's obviously capable of winning. He obviously has that speed, but again, moto's a crazy, crazy deal, bro. So yeah, I just had to make a video on this crazy crash, man. You have been warned if you haven't seen it already. It's brutality. It's 10 out of 10 brutal crash. Like, make you gonna be scared to ride your bike type shit if you ride real life moto. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. Forkner, man, I hate to see it, bro, but here we go again, bro. Goodness gracious. Yeah, sorry for my shitty talking in this video. I just didn't know what to say about it. I don't even know what to say about it. I still don't know what the hell I'm saying about it. That's all I know to say about it, man.